Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Merrill Kelly gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in is Barry Larkin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. 2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Batting second.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Into the box now, Eric Davis. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Finley is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, George Foster.
That brings up George Foster. First delivery to him. Comes set. The 0-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ready now is Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tim LaCastro.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Winging inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Ball 2.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
2-2 count.
A bouncer up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. And now pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench.
1-0.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Perez on at first. Nobody out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Adam Dunn, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
None out, runners at first and second. And this will be fouled away. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And he misses 2-1. swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate now, Eric Davis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering. As we'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Finley is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in yesterday's ball game. He launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Foster is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7. The catcher, Steven.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Stephen Vogt trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Morgan, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. Swing and a liner. One away here to begin the third.
The batter, the left fielder, George Foster.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring in George Foster. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. The 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tony Perez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 3-0. So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Johnny Bench. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Johnny Bench becomes the first out of the inning.
Adam Jones.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's down.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Suarez is off at first with 2 away. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Reds lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
As a look, now the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. To Morgan at the bag. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis.
Next to stand in is Luis Gonzalez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
So now to the plate, Steve Finley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Right fielder looking up. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Diamondbacks have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Christian Walker.
The first baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Great job of doubling up on the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Ahmed over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
In now for the Reds, Eric Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And here comes an important cog in the Big Red Machine, Joe Morgan. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. One and one.
The 1-1 home.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
At the plate, George Foster. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Set with the 0-1. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Peralta going back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Swing and a miss on the pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Johnny Bench would be next. Here it is on 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball.
Hey, guys,
2
that
strikes.
fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting. The
Nice
catcher.
piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Escobar leads off second with nobody out. Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Picked up by Larkin. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So next to bat will be Nick Ahmed. Struck out in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That evens it up 1-1. on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
First offering.
Ball, keep back.
Now it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. Tim LeCastro waits on deck. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Castro.
So stepping in is Tim LeCastro, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
0-1, here it comes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Striding in is David Peralta, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and 1. Here it is. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Reds are on top, 4-3. Chris Davinsky takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 32, Chris Davinsky.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the imposing power bat, Johnny Bench. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Young.
Next up is Adam Dunn. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Davinsky, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He's out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Cincinnati, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Gonzalez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Ready to take his hacks again. Steve Finley lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker. Good.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Ken Griffey is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Griffey.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
At the plate now, Barry Luckett. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
For the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Eric Davis, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Larkin stands at first with one out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, being especially careful here. Runners on first with one down. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One and 0 pitch on the way. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, George Foster.
Now to bat, George Foster. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Tony Perez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ryan Buchter will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. The This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. 3 runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there, and he makes the play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Reds 7 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ryan Hendricks is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hendricks, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Breaking ball chopped foul off to the left side, and he's behind now 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Number
That's
13.
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Geraldo Perdomo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Geraldo Perdomo.
First pitch on its way. And he'll watch
1-0.
one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Ahmed, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Count remains 2-2. Lined into left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The right fielder, number 6, David.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted in the air to center. Davis finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Reds 7 and the Diamondbacks 4.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Clippard
please.
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this
Number
season.
36, Tyler Clippard.
Ready to begin the eighth, and in steps Adam Dunn.
The right fielder, number 34, Adam
Now here it comes.
Dunn.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The third baseman.
That was
number
not
7,
a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Peralta going back at the track, the wall, gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Barry Larkin. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Stephon Crichton gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Into the box, Eric Davis. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Two and 0, here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Davis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Opposite field to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
To the plate now, George Foster. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow. So next to hit is Tony Perez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
2 strikes.
Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds out in front, 10-4. Sean Doolittle will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Gonzalez, and they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to hit is Steve Finley. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a good pitch there as Finley misses it for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Next to dig in, Christian Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First offering on its way.
That's out.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Joaquin Soria comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Adam Dunn is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Soria, the native of Mexico. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. The 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
They chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Change up, belt high and above usually does not come back. He uses aggressiveness against him right there.
1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds are down in order. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. So striding in to start the 9th is Stephen Vogt, and they could use a spark from him here. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Dribble Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Cabrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
10-4 the final in this game. Cincinnati put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Luis Castillo gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.